What's poppin'? Welcome back to the HCast. My name is Mlord Plays. I'm joined by my co-hosts, Gold and Pilsbury 68. What's up,
How's
fellas?
it going?
Oh man, it's going.
It's going good. I've heard we're doing a Jeopardy today, and I'm pretty excited for it.
You're a jagoff. No. For
Fuck you.
for the viewers at home, because I know you're
Viewers
interested.
at home.
We were gonna return with a Jeopardy, our bread and butter. You know what we're known
Yeah,
for.
Make a little poetic return.
And we joined the call. I tell Jacob I made a Jeopardy. He goes, "Fuck you! I'm not doing a Jeopardy." So we scrapped the Jeopardy. I put my heart and soul into that
It would have
Jeopardy.
been a good Jeopardy.
It was a
You
good
read all the
Jeopardy.
questions
It was a
to us
good Jeopardy.
Beforehand, it was a good Jeopardy. I think I would have thoroughly enjoyed it.
It was a solid Jep.
This motherfucker was like, no.
That's when I transitioned to the fact that I actually made two Jeopardies, and we're doing them both today.
I think I'd die. I think I'd die if we did two Jeopardies.
In one day, in one cast episode. Oh man.
So I guess we're doing trivia.
Yeah, fucking right. We're not doing fucking trivia. If we're not doing a Jeopardy, we're not doing trivia.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Whoa!
God.
Whoa! Who said
I really didn't
Who
even
said
do
trivia?
trivia.
Who said trivia is off the table? Who said trivia?
Me, originally.
Well, trivia never hurt anybody.
You're right. All right, everybody. We're gonna play Valorant.
I think I'd rather play four Jeopardies at once. I think.
Really? The bold thing. You gotta answer those questions quick.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know.
So, for this episode of the HCast, we're ranking potatoes again. Yeah.
In Spanish.
In Spanish. Spanish potatoes. Well, we're back.
Good to
with
see.
the
Good to see we
HCast.
haven't lost our edge.
We have not.
Frankly, we've never left. All of the episodes that you guys didn't see is because we recorded them all. We recorded an episode every week for the past 6 months. How many months? But they as per the usual, they all got private because we said too many slurs. Anyway, moving on from that.
Just Andrew, for the
we're
record.
back.
Yeah.
Just-
He said the hard ones. Like, it was crazy.
This
No,
is not
you
true.
guys
This
saw
is
the
not
live
true.
action cast episode.
James said-
We talked about the
Archipelago,
belief.
Archipelago.
We said the beliefs that his family upholds. We talked about it,
No, this is
and
not true.
he just kept doubling down every week.
No,
Which sucks
this
because
is not true.
The Valentine's
This is
Day
not
episode went
true.
so hard, but we couldn't post it because he's,
You remember
Yeah,
the segment that we did, the
Valentine's
Valentine's Jeopardy?
the Valentine's Jeopardy. Yeah, that was good. That was a good one. And
That was a great
Yeah. Which leads me to why I don't want to do Jeopardies anymore, because they posted my IP address in the Jeopardy.
that was a classic. That was a classic maneuver.
That was a classic maneuver.
Classic
Yeah,
maneuver.
you remember Squid Jeopardy? Squid made a Jeopardy for one of the episodes? That was good.
Brandon Eberty went hard. Let me tell you.
The whole section about like what it means to be black was a little difficult to answer, but
Yeah.
we got there in the end.
While
Yeah.
while I was researching what questions to put in the bits category of one of our many unaired Jeopardies, one of the bits I went to the tier list episode, and one of the bits on the tier list was just Jacob's address. That was just one of them. And I didn't really know how to work that one in.
Thank God you didn't. I mean, I guess I don't live there anymore, but I'd prefer if you didn't harass my grandma.
It
Yeah, I
wasn't
won't,
there.
don't
It
worry.
was literally the words. Jacob.
No, yeah, it's just the words.
Yeah, no, I
It was
know.
actually
But he put like Andrew. There's a bunch of bits on there that are also like docs Andrew and I's information too. There's like,
Oh yeah.
because like every time
I
you
had to cover up.
Yeah, every
What
time
do
you
call it? The
scroll
restaurants?
down. Yeah, every time you scroll down, it's just a big IH because he can't put the name of the place because it's down the street from our house or my house.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching these episodes of the HCast.
No, we gotta hit a solid 45 at least.
Don't
Yeah,
worry, fellas.
you can
The
play
segment for
Squirtle
today is Colonist IO.
I am not
Yes!
recording colonists.
Yeah, let's play Colonist. I've been trying to get these fucks to play COD.
You have not. This is not true.
This is top 5 things that are not true.
He's mentioned it like twice when we first played it, and this was like 2 years ago. Like he has not brought it up since.
Oh. I've been trying to do this. Has been a consistent thing that I've tried to do for 3
guys,
years now.
Remember when I said we should all play like, I don't know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel? How many times I've brought that up that we should play it?
Right, that's our second phrase, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel.
That would be fine. It's no Jeopardy, but it's solid.
I mean, thank God it's no Jeopardy.
No, you don't know what you're missing.
No, I actually do. I know exactly what I'm missing. You read the question and answers.
Fellas, I got 4 H's on the layout right now.
Oh yeah, sweet.
We upgraded?
Is that a record-setting H's on the?
No, because I filmed it like this when Jacob and I did the duo episode, but then my mic wasn't on. So like these were still there. That just means that the last episode that I filmed was the episode where it was just me and Jacob.
I don't think there was a record setting because I think I put a bunch of H's in the Persona episode somewhere when that happened. What's going on here? Why does Jacob have a background?
Why is Wumpus in the background?
Hang on, let me.
If I pull up, if I try to change my background, all the fellas are gonna see my Discord. I don't know if I can do this. I'm gonna dox myself.
I can blur that, John. Can't see Brooke.
Yeah, your background kind of is very relies on the fact that we can see.
Yeah.
My background, we don't need it.
Sexinator has a good background though.
I try my best.
Yeah, that's why I put on the blur, so that way you can't see all like the propaganda I got on my back wall.
How about I take a propaganda that did?
Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the HCast.
That's not the worst joke we've ever made.
That brings me to our segment today. We're playing My Hero Ultra Rumble.
What does RFK stand for? Probably Robert something Kennedy.
He's got the type chart on this wall because he kept getting fucked. I didn't know that was still there.
Oh, it's still there.
We're bringing back 3-way cage lock, right?
Yeah, it's
happening.
We're bringing
back 3-way cage. That's happening.
We're recording it right after.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I guess.
Okay.
I'm fine. I got nothing.
We're doing fire red, leaf green.
Like another thing I'd be okay with.
But Andrew's playing Let's Go because he'll struggle too hard.
I'd do
to make the game a little easier.
I'd do a little fire red, leaf green 3-way.
I don't have Let's Go.
With it.
But you have fire red, leaf green.
Yes.
On his Game Boy Advanced, because we don't pirate anything.
Never.
Nope.
We at the HCast don't condone piracy. We, however, do condone
copyright and taking copyright school. Please do.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Not doing copyright infringement like a jackass.
It was a misinput.
How was Oda came to our collective H house and bombed and shat on our carpet.
Yeah, for the uninitiated, we live in like the Teen Titans Tower, but it's an H. We live in the Hive Tower, you know the H.
We live in a Hive Tower, yeah, the H.
Mammoth's here too.
Mammoth's here too.
Yeah.
No, how was I supposed to know that putting pictures of the manga would get? I see it all the time, and those fucks don't get copyrighted. But me, when they do it, no one bats an eye. But when I do it, society comes at me.
Because we're so fucking goated that they're trying to do something to stop us.
Oda's worried about us taking his money. We are siphoning his funds to a ridiculous degree.
He is losing millions of dollars.
Millions because of us.
To the HCast. Because of us. Because of the HCast. Oh yeah.
Thank God he took us down.
Yeah, we needed to be stopped.
The motion was too high.
The season 2 of the HCast is coming to a close soon. It's about to be season 3. We're about to come up on our 2-year anniversary of the HCast.
Yeah, we're gonna do the HCast Awards, which is
We have like 5
You know.
episodes to pick from.
Yeah. Cleveland Giraffes gets every single award.
most giraffes in an episode.
But Andrew and I were talking about year ideas yesterday of what we could possibly do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think the one
you-
Do we want to keep it a secret to the viewers, or do we want to?
Do we?
What
Nikki,
viewers?
we want to keep it a secret to Nikki.
To Nikki and that one chick.
This
Who
better.
commented on our videos twice.
This better
Trick
be on
Friday
Nikki's
episode.
Snapchat story.
This better be on Nikki's Snapchat.
I'm linking to Nikki's Snapchat in the description.
Editor, throw Nikki's Snapchat on screen.
Not a fucking
Editor,
chance.
throw his snap map on the screen.
This is not going through. I'll have you know. I don't have Premiere anymore because Jacob doesn't have Premiere anymore. So I am not putting this through an editing software. This is going straight to the tube, barring the recording doesn't stop and I have to put 2 clips together. But
Or
And you gotta download
who cares?
CapCut to.
I think I have CapCut.
Yeah.
No, I don't
Let me tell you,
actually.
Matt,
I
I
haven't.
found a new editing software. I found the most peak editing software ever, and you're gonna use it and you're gonna like it.
What is it?
Yeah.
DaVinci Resolve.
Really? I've heard about that.
Oh,
It's
really? Yeah, I
just
heard about
it's
that
just
too.
like Premiere. Like if you know how to use Premiere, you know how to use.
I do know how to use Premiere.
But the thing
it
is,
money?
if you no, it's free. And if you hit the delete button, it deletes the entire fucking clip. You gotta hit the backspace button if you want to split the clip and cut out part of it. You know?
Oh, okay.
If you hit delete, it wipes all of the tracks going forward.
I'll make sure not to do that.
it's really you just go.
I'm gonna stick to CapCut.
No, I like that.
Yeah.
Remember when I was on
It's better for children.
Remember when I was on OpenChat?
Oh,
Remember when I was on fucking
terrible.
whatever 365 and I would edit it and then open the processor and then record it in OBS in the processor?
That was tough.
And if any notification came through, I had to stop it and restart it. So it took an hour to process a video because I didn't ever process it. I just recorded it.
I remember one time when Jacob and I did a Then We Fight, and we both did one for each of our channels, and mine was Pokedex entries. And so every time there was a Pokedex entry, I put it on the screen and I did the animation where like the Pokedex showed up and the text showed up.
Yeah.
So I don't know I can't do math. What's 3 times 12? 36. I had to do that 36 times. And I got to like 30 and then my computer crashed. And I had to redo all of
I
them.
remember this.
I was up until like I was gonna post the video like that night, and it crashed around like 8:30. So I finished editing it at like 3 in the morning, and I posted it the next day, and it actually didn't do bad.
No, I watched it at the I was about to say the name of the park, the local park's baseball picnic.
Nice.
That's where I watched that. It was fun. And Butera. I walked to Butera and watched it on the way.
Why do you say it like this? Butera. Come on.
Butera, whatever. Same fucking thing.
No.
Butter
I'm censoring that.
butter
I'm
up.
censoring this.
Because I said Butera instead
Yeah.
of Butera.
Yeah, that's like
It was a fuck. Shit.
our fans.
Who?
Our fans.
What?
Nikki cares. Nikki cares.
Nikki doesn't give a fuck. I don't
People-
give a shit what Nikki thinks.
People are watching us?
Yeah, Oda's losing millions of dollars to the HCast.
Where? Where are they?
Oh, I'll download.
Anyway,
I'll download the new that editing software. I was thinking about throwing together another video essay, but I don't know what I want to do.
We can. I'll give you some of my ideas.
No, I can't.
Apparently
I,
they're-
I can't siphon from
can't
you.
use another gold dia.
I mean, that video was so good. It was your idea, and he did not
And
have.
he was
He
in
did
it.
a segment of the episode. He did a segment of the
Ah.
video, because I hadn't played
Um,
Undertale yet.
I do want to bring back Three-Way, though.
I'd be down.
I'm
If you're all
down. We can record it right after. I'm
I'm legitimately, yes,
shitting.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah, we can do it. Yeah, that works out for
We
me.
have to pick a game. I would rather not do fire. We can discuss this later. Anyway, fellas.
Yeah,
So the HCast is typically about anime. So that leads me to what I wanted to talk about today.
yeah.
So people often say that we talked about this previously, that people say you shouldn't learn Japanese from anime, right? And we discussed that, how it's like that it's theatrical. And that is something that's very interesting, because the more I've been learning Japanese, I now understand what they mean. Because they're using like such strange phrases. In one of the recent JJK episodes, the phrase that he says is "mada mada kono kita kotoba jane daro," which literally just means like, now that we're here, words mean nothing. But he says it in like a very rough and masculine way, where if you said it to somebody that you didn't know, they'd be like, "Why are you being so rude?" Like, it's just like, it's genuinely, they speak so rude to each other because they're trying to be cool, I guess. So sorry, H-casters, for our previous ineptitude in our gaps in knowledge
Of dub versus sub. Yeah.
of dub versus sub.
I was gonna say
No,
something.
please.
I was
But go ahead.
No, go for it. Cause mine's like kind of.
No.
You sure?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go. Sure, I'll say my thing.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't come across in English. That's the thing. Because there's less nuance in English like that for like how rude something is based on how you say it, unless you curse at somebody.
Well, here's what I was gonna say regarding this. I feel like in a lot of things recently, a lot of dialogue is like so fake or something like that. Like I watched a video on Stranger Things, and how season 5's dialogue was so not realistic or anything like that. But looking back at season 1's dialogue, it was very realistic, and that's why a lot of people liked it more. And so one of the things I want to be like as a filmmaker and a writer is I want to make very realistic dialogue, because I feel like it helps people connect with the characters more. And so that's probably part of the reason why they're like, well, also don't learn Japanese based off anime because of everything you said, but also you're not gonna be able to connect with the characters as much, I feel like. So I don't know.
As far as the dialogue thing goes too, like I feel like bad dialogue is so mainstream too. Like one of the worst dialogue writers to ever exist is George Lucas. Like Star Wars is great.
Oh, terrible.
But
he's
so the Star Wars dialogue is. Have you ever seen that one clip of Mark Hamill on? It's a talk show, but I don't remember who it was. And he says some line that George Lucas wrote, and he was like, "We had to tell him to cut this because it just sounds so stupid." It's like, and
George
like,
Lucas also talks funny. Like he's
just kind of quirky.
He's just kind of quirky.
He's like the animatronic,
Yeah.
See, because here's an example for you. Like you lose a lot in translation when you move from Japanese to English, like how people mean things. Like, English doesn't like. It's more difficult to have like a more rough masculine character purely by dialogue. You have them talk a certain way, like they have a certain inflection, and that's more of like the rough and masculine more than like anything else. Especially like Japanese uses a lot of honorifics, so like we have Mister and like Doctor and stuff. But in the most recent episode of ReZero,
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
We got to talk about ReZero today a little bit.
Subaru normally calls Amelia Tan. And Tan is a suffix that's like it's like kind of like Chan, but not exactly. Like it is specific. He is specifically calling her Amelia Tan. And then whenever the thing that happens, he starts calling her Amelia Chan. And you see her react to it.
I already told Matt what happened.
I don't
I think.
care.
Did I tell you?
I don't like. Just go. I'm not gonna watch it. Just go.
Sure.
Spoiler warning for all the viewers out there that we don't have.
Nikki?
We're gonna spoil season 4 of ReZero.
So when he loses his memory, he calls her Amelia-chan, and you see her react to it. And the thing is, you lose that in English because they don't have, like, that's not a thing.
Well,
I mean, like, he calls her Mealy, but I hate that.
It's tough. What?
Well, that's what I saw in the English thing. I was like, oh right, he's calling her Amelia again, which she has a reaction to. So in a sense, it takes away from that, but I think that they did a good job or they did the best they can with compensating for it with the nickname. It's not like the best nickname, but like I think they did a half decent job compensating for it, especially when it's like they have to put Japanese writing into English, right?
Right, and it's pretty difficult to take something from a language that is not based in the same style of writing at all, because you take like Spanish, you can translate it to English well enough, like it translates well enough to where it's like you don't really lose a lot in translation. There's probably a couple things you lose, but with Japanese, it's just like it's its own category of language. Like we're considered a Latin-based language. They're considered a Japonic language is what their language is considered. So I feel like when you're crossing like that kind of barrier, it's a little difficult to like, you know.
There's gonna be some stuff in it, right? It's like, have you guys seen do you guys remember the trend where it was like translating something through like 38 different languages and then all the stuff makes no sense?
Yeah.
Like I saw Paper Mario and the Origami King video. It's Paper Mario and the Miami King. And
man,
that's what it was called. But yeah, I feel like it's like that where like
it's each translation you lose a little bit more each translation until you get to a point where it's like the words no longer hold the same meaning.
It's like a game of telephone.
The world's most profitable game of telephone ever.
Yeah.
Anime dubbing. Matt, what do you think?
What were you going to say a while ago, Matt?
I was going to bring up how I was doing research. It has like nothing to do with anything. While I was doing research.
Oh, so you just don't fucking care about us at all?
No, it was about Jacob, but
I see.
It was about Jacob, but no.
You were doing research on Jacob.
No, I could stop.
Let's not do this on the first episode of the
I could stop.
I am sorry.
I could stop.
Matt, I am sorry.
We can have a second angry episode. We're already pissed off, you know. No Jeopardy.
I'm not.
But it's fine. We can move on from that.
I didn't even bring up the Jeopardy.
Matt, I'm sorry that I didn't want to do Jeopardy, and I'm sorry that I didn't text y'all back. I was probably asleep.
I don't care about the Jeopardy.
I apologize. I'm a bad person.
I don't care about the Jeopardy.
I'm a bad person. I'm sorry.
Fuck you about the Jeopardy.
I don't care about the Jeopardy.
I apologize that I hurt your feelings by not wanting to do your fucking Jeopardy.
We'll make it up next episode. Jacob will make a Jeopardy.
I'll make a Jeopardy.
No.
No, wait. Hold on. Next episode.
We can't tell them. We can't tell them. Whoa.
It's gonna be a surprise.
All right.
Well, I mean, we can. No, we can't.
You're in for a sweet, delicious treat next episode, and it rhymes with my penis.
Does it now?
Yeah.
We can tell them. I think.
No, we're not going to tell them.
No. Okay, fine. Shit, I've been outvoted.
Only Nikki would know that.
I guess that's true.
We can't let Nikki know.
Yeah, no, we can't.
Anyway, Matt, what were you going to say? I am sorry, please say it. I'm so interested in what you were going to say.
I'm so curious.
I want to know so bad that I might jump out that window right there if you don't tell me.
It has nothing to do with ReZero. So if you guys want to keep talking about ReZero, we can get to it.
We're already past it.
We can get to it.
The ship is sailed.
You're done talking about ReZero for this entire episode?
Forever.
We'll do it later. We'll do it after this. No.
I was going to say that while I was looking at the Jeopardy, I forgot which episode it was. Jacob brings up a thing where he starts doing like question of the day. And we just stop posting episodes.
Oh yeah, we did that one time. We did that one episode.
And I think that was a good idea. And that what he was talking
Speaking
about,
of which,
what he was talking about with the language thing, you know, the question about the dubbing, I thought that was it reminded me of that, and I thought it was interesting, and I think
that's
that
actually
was the
where I got
question.
it.
and I
the
think
question. That was the
that's
question.
why I'm bringing it up. And I think since we don't really watch
Speaking-
anime as much, you got to keep. Since we don't really watch anime anymore, I think the question's interesting, and I like it.
Right.
Yeah.
I was gonna
that
compliment.
was-
Speaking of one episode, we cannot promise the quality of this episode, but we can, by golly, promise the quantity. One episode. Okay, we can continue now. We
wanna
forgot to
just-
say the tagline. of
I
the
mean, he tried to interrupt me 4 times. It was crazy.
I did. I wanted to get the tagline in.
I don't.
Anyway. That was the idea that I had, was like, if I just bring up like we talk about hot topics, you know, in different things, and you know, we just discuss, like, because like that's what a podcast is. Like, before we just like talked about shit, but like if we have something to answer, you know, then there's
I was just it was just a workaround way to say I like your initiative. I respect it.
Thanks, bitch. I appreciate
that's
you.
nice. That's nice. Viewers, let us know in the comments what questions you want us to answer on the next episode of the Hcast. Not the next episode, the following episode of the Hcast. We got a special little something planned next episode.
Yeah, because next episode, oh man,
rhymes with Jacob's quote there, my speedest. So
It's a lot of jeopardy. Let me tell you, it's a lot of jeopardy.
there's gonna be so
There's
much
gonna be
jeopardy.
so much jeopardy.
They're gonna be in jeopardy. I'm gonna make a jeopardy.
I mean, that is kind of what's happening.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I can talk about another thing that I watched. That was
ReZero.
interesting. I'll just.
I
You
can't.
got it from here, clearly. You guys got it from me. I'll just.
The H stands for Hanasek, apparently, because we can't get a word in.
Oh man. All right, welcome back to the Hanasek cast. My name is Andrew Hanasek, and I'm joined by no fellow co-hosts, because this is my podcast. I'm joined by my fellow co-hosts Paul and Matt Mazidlo.
No, I'm not.
How you doing,
I'm
Matt?
not. Pretend I'm
Paul,
not.
how you doing?
Pretend I'm not here.
Fuck you, Paul. What the fuck?
Hey everybody,
what
my name
was-
is Gold, and welcome to the Archipelago.
There it is.
What
All right, what
I didn't know what I was gonna
what
say.
show?
Doesn't matter. No, it's
There's
okay.
a show you want
I'll
to
just-
talk about.
No, it's okay. Clearly, you've got something more interesting to talk about. Interrupting me all the fucking time.
Fuck you. Talk about your fucking show. I want to fucking hear it.
Oh. How about you, Zidla? How you feel about it?
Nah, fuck this guy. What?
That's what I'm saying.
What are we saying? I was trying to compliment Jacob, and I keep seeing him look at his camera, being like, come on now.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Wait your fucking turn.
3 people's not that much. We can wait.
Oh man. We're having guests on soon. We can't do this.
We? Who's we?
We're having guests on soon.
We didn't do anything.
3 of us.
Me and Matt over here been having a lovely conversation. You.
Matt was the one who came up with the fucking idea.
This is why you're on bottom.
He is on bottom.
Good
He
shit.
is
I'm
on bottom.
happy on bottom.
Whoa.
Yeah, I bet you are, dude.
Andrew is the HCAS bottom, notoriously.
Count the bottoms with Jacob Gold.
In the thruple that is the cast, he is
Oh
the
man.
H thruple.
he is the bottom. He is the middle part of the H.
Get spit roasted in there.
Hey now.
Hey, I don't hurt him now.
This one's gonna get privated. This is gonna get privated.
We've said worse. We have to have said worse. We said worse in
Oh,
the
we-
live action episode. We talked about you.
That's true.
We talked
did.
about your beliefs.
It's not
We
my
did.
beliefs. They're not my beliefs.
It says in the video.
You're right. It's
that
your entire family's
It's all
beliefs.
of the
No,
hand
they're
sex.
fucking not.
Oh,
No, they're
man.
fucking not. No, they're fucking not.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty damn
Nah,
sure.
nah.
Threw a trash bag into space, motherfucker.
Re-Zero.
Hey there,
I
buddy.
was gonna
My
say
name's
someone got hit in the boing-longs, but it's gone.
This is preposterous. Or something like
I agree. Your beliefs are pretty preposterous, but I don't know why you're. I don't know why you
No,
defend
yeah.
them. I don't know.
Preposterous. Yeah, you heard me. You're fucking preposterous. You're fucking preposterous.
Not true. Not true. Not true.
It's not true.
Not
This is slander.
You're tearing our
Can't even
good
get through
name.
one episode of the H-cast before I'm getting fucking dogged out of it. Shit. Shit.
You're doing what to a dog?
Shit. 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 All right, Jacob. What show did you want to talk about?
God damn you! God damn it! So, we're going to commercial break. But when we get back, I'll talk about my show. Welcome back from commercial break, everybody. I watched a show called Welcome to the NHK. That stands
What?
for. That stands
National
for.
Honor Society.
National Honor
something-
Society.
It's Japanese for like some broadcasting service, but they changed the H. They changed the H.
Oh my god!
The H now stands for hikikomori, which kind of just means an incel. And it follows this guy who doesn't like go outside very often, and like his neighbors just like blasting music, and it's just like really upsetting to him. So he breaks down the door. Turns out it was his friend from back in middle school that he saved from getting bullied by getting his ass kicked.
Nice.
And they decide to make a game together.
Hoonie Pop.
Hootie Pop. The cat
Yes. Yes, that too. I'm not kidding.
I believe you.
That is what
game.
happens.
What?
They decide to make a Moe game. And for our listeners at home, if you don't know what that means, ask your dad to Google it on his work computer.
For the visual listeners, we're gonna show it. For the audio listeners, just play along.
Just pretend, you know.
For the audio listeners, listen up.
Anyway, but there's this girl who's like, she finds out he's the hikikomori, and she's like, I'm gonna make you better, and she talking about Freudian psychology and stuff. And every day they go to a park, and she's like, hey, let's talk about this thing. And then eventually his mom's gonna visit, and he told her that he has a girlfriend and a job, right? He has neither. So he's talking to the girl about, like, he's like, I need someone to pretend to be my girlfriend. And she's like, fine, I'll do it. And he's like, I got it. I'll ask my next door male neighbor to do it.
That'll work.
And that's Jenga, baby.
Yeah. Absolutely.
and-
Yeah.
So they,
Rosenau's phrase.
truly, no one else uses it ever. No one else ever
not
used
once.
it.
That's Rosen. That's
Not
well.
once.
Money in the bank.
Rosenau
I was saying,
original.
that's Jenga, Absolute Yost, and Rosenau.
No. We're saying Absolute Yost is
No.
Rosen.
Absolute Yost is
Oh.
Rosenau's
Actually,
No.
yeah,
He made it.
that's his.
He-
It's all his.
We're
Check
not
the
starting
HCast
it.
wiki.
We're not
Check the
starting it.
HCast
We're not
wiki.
starting
It's on the wiki.
We're
It
not
says it. It
starting
says
this.
it clear
It's
as
on the
day.
wiki.
Clear as
We're
day.
not starting this. We're not starting this. We're not starting this.
Well, it's
Anyway.
been started. I just gotta finish. Okay, so it's been started.
And that's fucking Yost, baby.
Thank you all for watching this episode of the HCast.
Anyway, so eventually she decides, she like runs to his apartment and is like, please let me pretend to be your girlfriend, please. And he's like, fine. Jesus.
Yes. Jesus. God.
So his mom's like clearly not his. That's like clearly not your girlfriend. And he goes to the bathroom, and the mom and her are talking. You don't know what they say, but then afterwards she's like, "Why don't we go to a park?" And they almost kiss. It was crazy, crazy shit. I was like, "Holy shit!"
Golly.
Yeah. By the way, I'm talking about his mom and the girl.
That's
by the way,
yeah. No,
not
I picked up on it.
I thought you were talking about him and his mom. I was like, what?
Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the Incest Cast. Anyway. But they don't because his phone rings, and I was like, damn.
Okay.
Anyway, so they end up making the game, and it is shit. It is ass. It is
Sweet.
hot dog ass. It's like they don't get one sale. Nobody fucking buys it. Nobody even fucking looks at it. I think actually 4 people bought it. But the thing is, Yamazaki, which is the neighbor, right? He's been told that he's going to the fucking ranch if he doesn't get enough money. Like, he's going back and he's going to the fucking ranch.
Classic the ranch.
Classic ranch.
Dr. Philium. Dr. Philium is sending him to the ranch. That's Dr. Phil's full name.
I assume.
Yeah, it is full name. Yeah.
So he does not make enough money. He goes to the ranch.
Oh no.
And that is the last time you see him for the rest of the show.
I
Oh
mean,
shit!
people don't come back from the
Still
ranch
at the-
and live. People don't go to the ranch and live to
Still
tell
at
the
the
tale. All right.
He goes to the ranch, he sends him a letter, and he's like, just letting you know, there's a woman that I married now. Pretty sweet.
Pretty sweet.
Pretty sweet.
Sweet.
Sweet. Sweet.
And he ends up working a job, and he finds out that the girl, is gonna go kill herself.
No. Oh no.
So he takes a taxi, and he's like, it's all a conspiracy. 'Cause that's the whole thing, you know. It's all a conspiracy. Is like the whole idea. What are you doing over there, Matthew? I keep hearing boom, boom, boom.
My
boom.
father texted me.
Boom, 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 boom.
I see. Well, he jumps off the edge to stop her from jumping off the edge. But he gets caught by like this netting or whatever, because like they installed it because too many people killed themselves off that cliff.
Which, classic.
So I catch it.
And then they go back home, and the show ends. And he's like, "Well, I may not be much better, but I'm a little bit better."
That's a fire conclusion.
It's a good show. It's genuinely a very good show. It's Ludwig's favorite anime.
I don't know about that one.
No, that's true.
No, I believe that it's true. I just don't believe it's good
I
opinion.
believe it's true. I was gonna say I disagree. I think I disagree with him.
I mean, you know, Andrew's favorite anime is like fucking I got reincarnated as a lolly. And what did you just say?
Whoa! Wait! Yeah! Wait!
Move past that.
To the editing software.
No, I'm not. Wait, do I have to edit this out, guys? Guys.
I edited you out saying.
Damn,
I edited
fuck.
I bleeped it out when you said.
God, you're a jackass. I hate you so much. I was so fucking close.
Mark down the timestamp.
I found it. I have it on OBS. God, you're a dick. We gotta record 3-way after this, so now I gotta fucking edit this video.
Oh, brother.
Also, Ludwig's grandparents are cousins. First cousins. They are first cousins. I am not kidding. This is a true and well-known fact. And you know what his defense was? He's like, there's probably incest in your family somewhere in there, too. Mine's just a little bit closer.
Fair point, though.
Yeah, I guess. I mean...
Well, that's all I got to talk about.
Okay.
Let's get to the segment, boys.
Well, season 4 ReZero.
I made
dropped.
another Jeopardy. Oh, okay.
All right, guys, come on, segment
Do
time.
you want to talk about ReZero?
Hold on, it's segment time.
I opened the floor to ReZero earlier. Hannah's like shot me down.
I said well, you wanted to. I wanted to like let you have the floor a little bit. You know. You wanted to talk about.
Don't take pity on. Don't take pity on me.
I'm not taking pity on you. I'm just
Don't
saying,
you?
I said I'd
Don't you
later.
dare!
I said I'd talk about it.
Don't.
I said I'd talk about
Your
it
ass
later.
is not getting bleeped.
First fucking episode.
This head's going in there.
I bleeped your ass.
I'm not even gonna bleep it. I'm just gonna cut it out. It's just gonna be like 5 seconds. That doesn't exist.
Yeah. Well, just like mute the audio.
Maybe. I gotta do it on CapCut.
Yeah, that's what I did it on.
Yeah,
Guys,
but
trivia's
fuck
gone. They shot trivia.
They shot trivia.
Yeah. Anyway, ReZero season
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I would say.
It's pretty damn good. I've been enjoying it greatly. Not as much as I would enjoy bashing my head against a brick wall, but it's pretty good. You know, I think.
Yeah, you know, it's up there.
I think CIA torture would be like number 2, but ReZero would be number 3.
I don't think Jacob likes ReZero season 4.
You might think that. I
You
just
might
really
think to the
fucking love
untrained ear.
torture.
To the untrained ear.
Fucking love it. I love torture.
Okay. Oh man. It is very like season 1 in the fact that it is like fucking crazy again.
Yeah.
Subaru's going fucking crazy again.
You see, I've talked about this with one of my good pals, the president of the Japanese club at my college.
Oh yeah.
And me and her were talking about it, right? And I said that season 3, like, it was good in a way, but it was more so like a victory lap than anything else. Like, it wasn't really, didn't bring us back to the roots of the Zero, you know?
Naturally.
All right, moving on to We Bought Fucking Guns.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So you're gonna add to this conversation, or is it gonna be me forever?
Yeah, it's just not talking.
It is. It's pretty good. I like it. I liked season 3 because I felt like it was a little break from the psychological thriller Johnsons. But also I'm glad that it's back to doing that because at its roots that's what ReZero is. The one thing I told Jacob about yesterday after I watched the episode was there better be a fucking resolution. Because if there's not a resolution to this and it's just like Echidna was bored, so she took a dude from fucking Earth and threw him in here and gave him Return by Death and made him go insane. Like, that's really boring, and I don't like
It's not over yet, right?
Also, it's
no.
not
This is
Echidna
arc-
who did that.
This is arc, I think, 6 of 12.
But like,
It is
no, I know the anime's not done. But I mean, like the light novel's not done, right? Like it's still going on.
Correct. Yeah.
Oh,
they're currently
on
on
arc 10.
Yeah, they're on arc 10. Yeah, Echidna didn't take him, Pookie Bear. That was Satella that took him, the Witch of Envy. Echidna's the greedy witch.
I mix up the two of them. I was thinking Satella and I said Echidna. Echidna's the one I like.
Satella, I haven't really seen her like do much. I mean, like,
yeah,
she
does
shit. She does like fondle his heart a little bit and says "Aishiteru," which is, you know.
Yeah.
I do the loving you, is literally what that kind of means.
Is that...
Because I is a noun and it's suru, to do, and they're just making it a verb by putting a verb on the end of it.
I meant Satella. I said Echidna and I meant Satella. I was thinking Witch of Envy.
He wasn't fucking. Man, what
No fucking chance. Not a fucking chance. If I may interject here. That's right. I'm going to talk about ReZero. I'm not going to watch season 4. I'm not going to watch season 4. However, okay. I am glad to hear that it is back to the psychological thriller because that is what made me like the show. Like, because I was thinking about this the other day after Jacob told me that Andrew took his Crunchyroll to watch it. I remember when I started watching it because Andrew was hyping it up so much, right? He was like, this shit fucking bangs. Yeah, but One Piece is good. He's like, this shit fucking bangs.
Wasn't as good. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, I love One Piece. It's amazing, but you hyped it up to be so much better than it actually was. Still, it's the same thing that happened.
That's probably true, but One Piece still bangs.
My expectations.
You can't overhype Piece.
This
My
is true.
expectations for One Piece were like that it is going to be God's fucking show.
And that's what it is.
And, like,
And that's what it is.
That's what it is.
Right behind the Good Doctor. It's like the Good Doctor and then One Piece is a close second.
One Piece, yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Young Sheldon's up there.
No, but One Piece is electric. Anyways, I was thinking, like, I remember telling Andrew when I was watching season 1, I was like, this is, like, the most, not interested, the most, like, intrigued I was with the show.
Yeah.
Since Attack on Titan. Because I really, like, because contrary to popular belief, I like season 1 of ReZero. I think it's like a 7. Like, it's not my favorite thing I've ever watched, but I think it's solid. I think that...
Just like me.
Yeah. I think the best part of ReZero is when Subaru is just he's fucked over in the way where he's like, or it's like a mystery and he's making progress to fix it, but it's also like, because I think Subaru's an interesting enough character to base a show around. So I think season 1's interesting, and I really like how he does pivot to, like, they do the white whale stuff, and I think, like, the white, like, I don't like, Andrew, like, loves Wilhelm. I think Wilhelm's fine. I think it's
Wilhelm and Crochet. Both of them are really.
I just think I think it's interesting for him to, like, explore the world more. I fucking hate season 2 because they make Amelia a more prominent character, and I understand she's the secondary protagonist, but I just don't think she's an interesting character, and I think that
she's like,
I think
season 2 made her more interesting. Like, I didn't give a fuck about her in season 1.
I
liked her in season 2.
actively disliked her in season 2 because I felt like, because it was the same thing of Subaru dying and having to figure it out, but he never makes any progress until the end. He
never makes any progress, and it also, like, it was very much a season based around Amelia as the main character, and Subaru as kind of the knight in shining armor. And then they made this really confusing thing with Roswell. And
I fucking hate Roswell.
Frederica and Garf were in it.
I don't mind Garf. The problem was, again, and also...
I'm a big Garf guy.
I love Garf, too. I don't like
They centered season 2 around all the characters I either don't care for or don't like, besides Subaru. Which is ironic, because 2 of my favorite episodes of the show... That's true, I do like Otto. 2 of my favorite episodes in the show are in season 2. Which is the Subaru's parents and the finale, which are, funny enough, are probably the 2 most Subaru-centric episodes of the season. I mean, obviously the parents one is, and like the final episode's like fine, but I think the addition of Subaru becoming her knight is so clever. Like, I remember watching that, and I was, like, pissed. I remember I watched it while I had COVID, so I was sick as fuck. I was not, and I was watching ReZero, so I was pissed. I was not having it. And they're like, yeah, Subaru's the knight. I'm like, you know what? That's not bad. And then I went and watched Punk Hazard, so we were back. But, this is true. That is what happened. But...
No, you just pissed the both of us off.
And season 3 was fine, but it did lose the...
Yeah.
The edge that I thought it had. I thought the first episode of season 3 was way too long. However, I liked the ending of it. I liked the ending of it where the whole town gets fucked. Like, the girl makes me uncomfortable. However, I think it would have been better as 2 episodes, personally. Jacob, what do you got?
I agree.
The thing, so, like, they bring back, because Subaru loses, like, his memory in season 4, they have a little bit of, like, the parents in there. Like,
yeah. It's just the flashback to the episode of season 2, basically. But yeah, it's good.
Anyway, what I was referring to specifically by saying that was not that I was unsure that it was there, but actually because they kind of expand a slight amount on it because of the nature of what he's been going through, you know? Like, he's leaving the house, and he doesn't say bye to his mom, like, you know, as we know. and he says, "All because I didn't want to. I was scared I was gonna have to wash that mug. I didn't say bye to her." And then like it makes this part more impactful because he dies one of the most horrendous deaths I think I've seen in the entirety of ReZero. And then you see him be like, he's like, an hour ago I was with my parents, you know, and all this sort of stuff. And now I'm here in hell. And what I think that does well is the problem that I have with isekai a lot of the time is that uh, Japanese isekai, like if people get reincarnated and they're Japanese, they always have terrible lives beforehand, so they're jazzed to be there. But with American, like if there's something like American, like they get transported to another world, they always want to try and figure out how to get back, you know?
That's what I would have liked. I would have liked ReZero so much more if it was about Subaru trying to figure out what happened and get home. And that's kind of just that's like happening for like the part of season 1, but then he immediately is like, he's like, I want to fuck her.
No, I really want to disagree. Okay, well, I don't like that, and I actually really liked that he wasn't just trying to get home, because that's every fucking isekai ever. And like almost every isekai I've seen are either the main character is like fucking thrilled to be in a new world and he has got powers and all this shit, or he's trying to get home, right? And ReZero did like is different. It is, this main character has a terrible power that makes him essentially go insane, and he's not essentially trying to get home. And I like that.
That's fine. I mean, you've watched more isekai than I have. That's just like my personal thing.
Yeah.
It's like I don't
Yeah.
care to see him, because I think the dynamic of Subaru with his parents is so interesting. Where it's like he does not have a terrible life. He's just kind of a slacker, and it's like it's not. I would have liked it if like he started maybe liking the world more, because he's not like content with his life at home, even though it's not like bad. Like I would have thought it was interesting if he started liking this other world more, and then kind of realized that he missed back home, or he didn't, you know, this wasn't all that it is cracked up to be. And he kind of is doing that, but it's also the urgency that I want. Like I want the story to be, or I would be more interested. I don't say like I don't care how the story goes, but I would be more interested if the story was Subaru coming to terms with the fact that he has to get home and try and figure that out, rather than him serving as a piece in Amelia's story, which is what's happening.
This is true.
They are focusing on a character who is a side character in the main plot, which to me is just kind of weird.
Here's what I believe to happen. I think the end goal of ReZero, first of all, obviously the big main bad guy, a big main, you know, villainess of the story is Satella, right? I believe it will end with Subaru going,
I'm sure,
or something of the sort, or Subaru finally like actually dies. One of the two. I think it'll be with him going home. But I don't know. For season 1, and I think part of also the reason why season 1 is my favorite season is because it still appeared that Subaru's main end goal was to figure out what the fuck's going on, right?
I agree.
But because I think this entire thing is Subaru just trying to serve as Amelia's knight, because I think he's a very positive guy. He's trying to look on the bright side of things. At least that's in my opinion what's trying to happen. But the end all be all is he, you know, would like to go home, because he can't like return by death. I mean, come on.
It's to me, it's like if the story of One Piece is the same and everything still happens, but you focus on Zoro instead of Luffy, which to me makes it inherently less interesting, because he's not like Zoro's goal is intriguing, but then it's like,
but he's not going to be king of the pirates.
He's not going to be king of the pirates. None of the things around, like Subaru's kind of got his hands in all these jars, but he's never like the guy, you know. Like I feel like in season 3, I mean that's the most recent thing I remember. I guess the fight that I remember the most, and Andrew and I talked about this, where like how it kind of got sidelined was the Regulus fight.
Yeah,
But
the regular fight. It was annoying that it got sidelined.
but even then, it was Amelia who did it.
That's right, Art, but yeah.
Or I don't know, it wasn't Subaru.
It wasn't Well, that's the other thing. Subaru can't fight.
But
I like that so much. I really like that.
The point of ReZero is that he is just a kid. He's just some guy.
I understand.
Like, I mean, and I'm not saying that you
don't. No, yeah.
It's just that it's like it's probably one of the more realistic, like, in how someone would deal with that isekai.
Exactly.
And I also think that Subaru's goal has never been to get home. It's not that he wants to get home. It really just seems like he fell in love with Amelia, and that's where he wants to be.
Yeah, and like I understand that my gripes with the show aren't that I necessarily think what it is doing is bad. It's just I never wanted it to go in the direction it was going.
Right.
And it's
not that it's bad. It's just you don't like it.
There are things that like barring the fact that I don't care for the direction season 2 went, I do think for the story it's trying to tell, it drags on pretty long for being the longest season and spending so much time retreading the same ground. I do think that is just like kind of a bad direction. Like
season 2 isn't the longest season. Season 1 is, but that's fine.
I guess. Well, no, they're the same.
Season 1 was they have the same amount of episodes, but season 1 has hour-long.
No, they don't. Season 1. Well, I guess, but they're like, yeah, they're the same length in theory.
In theory.
But season 1 progresses. Like season 1, like he's doing different things. I just think season 2, from like in a vacuum, barring my other problems with the show, I think it retreads the same ground, and I think more development would have been nice. But yeah, I just don't inherently like the direction of the show, which means I'm always going to be a downer on what it does in the future because it didn't do what I wanted it to do. But that doesn't I mean, like I think season 3 is fine for what it's trying to do. I think it's interesting. I just didn't care for it.
It's with how people are, if they don't like something, they'll inherently think that means that it's bad a lot of the time. Like I have a lot of things that are like officially, like if you were to poll the masses, it is a good show.
Yeah.
You know, there is nothing wrong with it necessarily. It's just that I don't enjoy the direction that it was taking. Maybe because I don't enjoy that sort of thing. It's like with Chainsaw Man, right? People were like, I told them I loved the movie. I didn't necessarily like the rest of the show, and they would ask me why. Like, how could they? It's like they're the same thing. It's like, no, I just liked how self-contained the story was in the movie, and how it I just don't like most of the characters, and I feel like Reze was one of the better characters that Chainsaw Man has had, and therefore it inherently makes me like it more. Not because season 1 of Chainsaw Man is bad. It is objectively a good show. I just, it's just not my thing.
Yeah.
It's like, I feel like it goes even a little deeper than that. I am so hesitant to bring up that One Piece isn't my favorite show because everybody fucking loves it. Everybody thinks it's that God wrote this show himself. And it's like, yeah, I love One Piece. I think it's a spectacular show. However, I think Matt hyped it up more than I liked it. It's not that I don't like One Piece. I think it's good, but I like other shows more just because those are the types of shows that I like more. It's not like One Piece is bad. I fucking love it. It's very, very easily one of the best things anime has to offer. But yeah, I think it's very... Saying something is bad doesn't mean it necessarily is bad. Another good example is the Star Wars sequels. I think they are terrible Star Wars movies. I don't think they did the thing justice or anything like that. But if you watched nothing but the sequels, if you started watching Star Wars with the sequels, I think you'd like them. Because they're not necessarily bad movies. I think they have great visuals. I think there's some good things about the sequels, but like compared to the rest of Star Wars and how they ended the Skywalker saga is not good in that way. It's all subjective, it's all circumstantial, all that stuff.
I mean, think about it this way, right? You find someone and they're like, I don't like mecha anime. They're like, I just don't like it. I don't care for robots. I think robots are silly. And you were to suggest them one of the highest rated mecha anime. You're like, why don't you watch 86? Or why don't you watch
Gurren Lagann,
Evangelion? Or Gurren Lagann, right? And they go, I just didn't like it because it's a mecha anime, and that's just not my thing. That doesn't inherently mean that they're saying all mecha anime are bad.
They just don't like it.
They just don't like it. And you can't fault someone for not liking something. If everyone liked everything that was, like, always good, then no one would watch Mushoku Tensei.
Wow, okay. Shots fired.
It's a pretty lukewarm take. It's Brandon's favorite anime.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Shots to Brandon.
Yeah, it's an appeal thing.
Yeah, because if people don't like isekai anime, they're like, yeah, I tried but didn't like it. You're like, you just haven't seen a good one, and you throw them ReZero, and they just don't like isekai anime. They're probably not gonna like it. I mean, if they do, then like,
you should throw them ReZero. ReZero is barely an isekai. ReZero, that's what we've been talking about this whole time.
Digimon's an isekai.
Psychological. ReZero is a psychological thriller. It's not an isekai because an isekai is.
It's a psychological thriller mixed with like a fantasy.
Here's the thing, though.
ReZero is a fantasy, in my opinion. It's a psychological.
It is. It's a psychological thriller fantasy isekai anime. It is in its very nature. It is forcibly forced to be an isekai. It just doesn't follow most of the tropes a lot of isekai tend to do. Thank God.
Thank God.
Like Skeleton Knight in Another World. Watch 10 minutes of that shit.
Shit.
I was watching episode 1 of the H-Cast like you do, and you're like, just started this super awesome show, Skeleton Knight in Another World.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dark times for the Hanasek household.
Yeah, that was not very good. Speaking of which, season 2 came out. I should watch it.
No, you don't have to. I think you know what happens. No. He's a skeleton knight. He's another world. I mean, there's only one thing they can do with there.
That's how they get you.
There's not much more they can build on that one.
But all in all, I think that you can dislike a genre and end up liking something in that genre. Like, and there's nothing wrong. You can, like, most of the time you're like, I dislike this type of... I dislike romance anime. Then you throw them fucking, I don't know, Horimiya, and they're just like, holy shit. This shit bad.
I think I generally...
Horimiya is a perfect example, too. Because it so does not follow the classic love romance anime trope. It's so different.
Mm-hmm. See, I don't fuck with romance animes, but I fucked with the first season of My Dress Up Darling.
Dude, let me tell you, I fucked with all of My Dress Up Darling.
I haven't finished it.
Dude, it's banging.
I've seen the confessions, I've read it.
If you need the Crunchyroll login, let me tell you.
I need the Crunchyroll for One Piece.
We can have the H-Cast Crunchyroll.
Can we all get our own profile?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my profile ready, don't worry.
But you do have to put your profile name as Schmidley. It's just required.
I kind of fuck with Schmidley. I can't even lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is good stuff.
I almost introduced this video, Schmidley, but the archipelago hasn't gone up yet, so they wouldn't know.
Right.
Yeah, they wouldn't know. All right, how much time are we at, Matt?
We're at 1 hour and 4 minutes.
All right, hey,
we had a good conversation.
Yeah.
No, please. I was gonna end the episode, but if you got something.
No, you go for it. We can talk about this like after. This isn't like an episode. It doesn't have anything to do with what we talked about.
Yeah, we gotta talk about what we're doing for the year part of the HCast too.
As always, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the HCast. If you like, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and answer down below. What is your favorite genre of anime? And as always, my name's Ben Gold.
Give us questions to answer for the next episodes of the HCast too.
Don't do that. Don't, because he asked, don't do it.
Give us questions
to answer. See you in the next one. You should give us questions to answer. Take it easy.
Wait, Andrew, what's your name? My name's
My name's Pilsbury, and we're ending the